And this is the form of retaliation that we got going on in Brooks County. And that's nuts.
Then he tells me, you know, add to that, when I got there, what happened, these people, you understand, was in the room. And when I got there, Mr. Ken Collins, you understand, handed me, across the desk, my tax bill. He said, Mr. Maxwell, is this your tax bill? I said, yeah. Like I'm saying, what are you doing? You the election supervisor, what you doing with my taxes in your hand? Then he said, well, we found out, you understand, that you did not pay your 2011 taxes. I said, you mean the piece of property, you understand, that I deeded back over to the AME church in 210? That's my lawyer is handling that. He said, what? I said, my lawyer is handling that. Lawyer Copeland, you understand? And Valdosta is handling that. I no longer own that. He said, well, it's still in your name. And I said, well, maybe the paperwork is just slow. But anyway, he tells me, he said, well, I said, quit claim deed was already in process. He said, well, what you need to do, this Ken Collins, is produce to me a copy of the quit claim deed stating that the property is no longer in your name. And I said, yeah. I said, so what? He said, well, if this does not happen on the night of the election, I'm going to have to put up a big sign in the voting booth stating that every vote, you understand, that is cast in your name will not count. And I said, what you say? What happened?
I thought he was the board of elections, John. I didn't know he was the guy.
I know that.
He took the Secretary of State right out of it. Y'all, you don't even need a job. Ken Collins is doing your job. He's doing the Secretary of State's job. He took you completely out of the equation.
That's right.
May I make a statement?
Uh-huh.
What hurts me, my county commissioners, Mr. S.O. Jones, Mr. Joe Wingate, and Mr. Howard Lawson, find nothing wrong with this. They find nothing wrong with this. How much can one community endure to have the right to have our votes cast and counted for who we want to represent us?